Welcome to the second episode of Codewars. So let's get started. I've prepared some katas. So let's start by this one. It's called string repeat, and we must write a function called repeat str, which repeats the given string exactly n times. So let's try to write this. So, as you can see, in Python you can just multiply string with the multiplier and it returns the value repeated these times, in this case 2 times. So we need only to write let's check works. The tests are passed, so let's attempt, and all tests are passed. So let's submit and go to the next one. In the next one we need to write a function to calculate Pmi. So let's write this. When our BMI is equals or under 18.5, it's underway. And the same for each of this one. And we need to check how to create BMI. And BMI, it's weight divided by height to power 2. In Python it means to power 2. So let's copy this and check if it works. Something goes wrong. So let's try to run this here. Okay, so something not okay. Because it's weight divided by height to power 2. And now it will be correct. So let's check again. And all tests passed. And also everything works correctly. So submit and let's move to the next one. In this kata, we need to create a method called take, which accepts a list or array and a number of n, and it returns a list or array of the first n elements from the array. So let's try to write this. So this will return our array from very first beginning, from very first element till n element, and n is 3, so it will be 1, 2 and 3. Let's check, let's test, it works, so let's attempt. So submit and let's go to the next one. Now we need to make a function that will return our greeting statement that uses an input. So it will be hello, name, and how are you doing today? So let's try to write this. So I used to this kata formatted string, which looks like this, and in brackets you can add a name. It will take only the value, not the word name. So it works. We need to return this value. So let's copy this one and let's try if it works. So let's submit and let's jump into the next one. So in the last one, we need to write a function to convert a name into initials. So when it's Sam Harris, it will be s.h. Here I create string when I add the initials, so S and H, and I also add dots. So before the for loop for each letter, it's checking if letter is uppercase, and if it's uppercase, it is adding to initials, and next is adding the dot. So after this loop, you can see that is s.h dot, and we don't need this dot at the last position, so I cut this with this writing. Let's check if it works. So let's check if it works, and it doesn't work. It works, so let's attempt, and it fails. Okay, so it fails with my idea of doing this by uppercase. So we need to check when is space between and then add the first letter. So it doesn't have to be uppercase. So let's change. So this is the final version. Let's try to test this one, if it works or not. it pastes the tests, and these tests are also pasts. So what I changed here, it's that I'm splitting this name on some parts. So I can show you. So the input is split by this one and this one, and then I'm checking for the first letter and adding this letter to my initials and creating it upper method. And then I add also the dot, and it's looking like b.z dot, and then I'm cutting this dot like earlier, and it works, as you can see. So thanks for watching. Code will be in the description, and see you in the next one. Bye!